Hi, this is AP Steadham from AP As We See It, live in Los Angeles at the University of Oregon Media Day for the Rose Bowl. Our special guest, defensive coordinator Tosh Lupoi. Hey, Coach, good to see you again.
Good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Been a moment.
That's right.
Coach, this Ohio State team, I don't know if you looked at all the other teams, but they are some kind of good on offense with their skilled people, running backs, wide receivers, quarterback. You managed to hold them off just enough last time. What are some of the challenges they present, as you know, from last time you played them?
Well, regarding last time we played them, we're going to continue to never allow victory or defeat be the imposter that it is. So, not being emotional about the big win there, more so dissecting, what we could have improved on the defensive side of the ball. And there was plenty of things there to recognize and have some better gap ownership at times. Some critical moments with how we played in the back end as well. There's some things that are required for us to tighten up, and that's what we're attempting to do. Focus on ourselves, really focus on what we could have done better in those moments and try to apply them.
What did you learn about your team moving forward from the last time?
Well, I think it's we've been blessed with a lot of moments, for our DNA traits to be tested. So fortunately, this has been a battle-tested group, and we've reacted strong. In moments of multiple opportunities, being in these big games and facing top 10 teams and coming out with W's. So again, those moments, they're great, and we get excited right after that victory, and then jumping in and attacking the process of what we could have done better, so we can come out victorious and feel great about how we played on all three phases of the game.
That freshman Jeremiah Smith, he's sensational. Physically, he's big. He catches the ball one-handed sometime. How do you stop someone like him?
Yeah, he's an individual that does a great job, on contested catches, and someone that has a rare size-speed combination. So what's important is when we try to apply too much attention towards one individual, that's can always open up warts elsewhere. So what's critical is our eye discipline and control, our physicality at the point of attack and finishing versus an individual like that, and versus the multiple other weapons that their offense provides.
It seems like Ohio State, when they played Michigan, they didn't utilize all their abilities and skills and talented players. Then they played Tennessee, and it was wide open, and they put 40-plus points on a good Tennessee defense. Did you notice the change, and that's something you're trying to stop this time?
Well, Michigan obviously did a great job, defending them. Penn State as well, Nebraska as well, and I think each team is different. I don't know all the ins and outs and the details of those defenses, and so I think the key is to focus on ourselves. Approach it, and put a huge focus on fundamentals and technique. And being sound within the defenses we call, not trying to necessarily replicate what other teams are doing, but to do, within the body of our schematics, how we can play with our mentality and apply those, to the opponent.
Coach, you've been in a lot of big games. What do you like to tell your team defensively before these playoff-type games?
Yeah, I think, again, fortunately been blessed to coach and like you said, a lot of these big games, and it's living in the moment, and keeping the main thing. At the end of the day, it's nothing to do with the crowd or the machine that's looking in. It's all about us, and one play at a time, applying our defensive culture and attacking it with relentless effort, finishing on the ball and playing for each other.
How does it help to have someone like Dillon Gabriel on the other side and you have to go against him in practice?
Yeah, Dillon as well as so many of our offensive weapons, that makes us a better defense. So, that's, a major selling point in our recruitment process is iron sharpens iron. So fortunately, January 1st, we all know we're going to be playing an offense with a lot of high caliber weapons. And fortunately for us, on a daily basis, we face an offense with a bunch of high caliber weapons.
What's unique about Oregon fans? I mean, we don't get a lot of time a chance to watch them. Sometimes the games are on late, the East Coast, the Southeast. What's unique about Oregon fans? You've been to a lot of different places. What can you tell us about Oregon fans?
Well, I don't know. I don't know your cable plan, but I'd be surprised. Oregon's, a big game ticket and is on national TV every single weekend. So,
yes,
you might have to adjust your cable plan.
No.
I think it's streamed nowadays too, so you can have an opportunity. But if you don't know, man, I think you should adjust your cable plan.
Good suggestion.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Coach Tosh Lupoi, Defensive Coordinator, University of Oregon.
Okay.
This is AP Stedham of AP As We See It, reporting live from Media Days, the Rose Bowl, right here in Los Angeles.